Listen here. Would you like to know how to properly close people and recruit more people into your business? Do you want to know exactly what to say and what questions to ask? In this video, I'm going to give you the exact questions that I asked that has helped me personally recruit hundreds of people throughout my network marketing career. But first, I want you to understand a few distinctions that professionals and top earners understand throughout the closing approach. Now, and understand that professionals, they're emotionally detached, from that prospect. And what I mean by that is, they take emotions out of it. They understand it's a numbers game, that not everyone's going to do it. Actually, the vast majority of people that you prospect and that you pitch your opportunity are not going to join. But if you can recruit just 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 people, you'll be a superstar. Now, what professionals and top earners do is they close people through education and understanding. They educate people on their products and their services, and they try to understand if it's a fit for them, if they can help them, if they can solve a problem or a need that they have. See, you want to focus on education and help them help your prospect make an educated business decision. Okay, but one thing that most top earners and professionals are assumptive, meaning they assume that people are going to join them. They assume that they're going to get customers. They assume the close. And that's how you want to go into every meeting. You want to assume that prospect is going to join you. Okay? And they're actually shocked when people say no or they don't join them. Actually shocked. But what I find is a lot of people being brand new, they come off apologetic. And what I mean by that is at the end of the presentation, somebody says, "Oh, no, this isn't for me." They start apologizing. "Oh, I'm so sorry to waste your time. I didn't mean to bother you." No, don't be like that. You have a product or a service or an opportunity that could change people's lives. Don't be apologetic because you seem needy. Again, people are attracted to strength. But what you want to do is get good at building value. See, people, again, they're going to join you, not your company. So build value, right? See if you can solve a need for them. Now, I like to ask some leading questions. So when I get done a presentation, immediately after, I go into closing mode, okay? Because this is the way my brain works. This is the way most, professionals and top earners' brain works, is they want to know if that person is going to join them or not, right? So the question that I like to ask, I like to get a gauge from that prospect. And I like to say, what did you like best? I find a lot of people saying, what did you think? Forget that language. Because you don't want to know really, do you want to know what people think? No. And if you ask people what they think, that's what they're going to tell you. What they think. Here's what you want to know. You want to know what they like best. And here's why. Because you want to know what they like best. You want to keep it positive. And if they like the money, you agree with them. That's awesome. That's what I like the best. I like the money as well. Or let's say, Tom says, I like to help people. Oh, that's great. I like to help people too. You want to relate to them. And that, that's the hot button. You want to agree with them. Now, again, it's got to be genuine, okay? But I like to ask, what did you like best? And then I say, hey, Tom, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you're not interested, or number 1, you're not interested, 10 being you're ready to get started today, what are you? And Tom says, well, listen, I'm a 5. Okay, so I understand that I'm not going to be able to close him today, and there's some work that I need to do. Maybe he needs some more information, maybe he needs to see the compensation plan, whatever he needs. And then I ask him, hey, Tom, what do you need? What information do you need to get you to a 9 or a 10? And guess what? He'll tell me. So what you want to do is, answer those objections and then move him along in the process, and understand that recruiting is just it's a process. It's not an event. Okay. It may take, now some people are going to sign up on the spot, and I'm going to get into that in a second, but some people it's a process. So find out his objections. Okay. And then what I like to do after that is get him on a 3-way call with your mentor or somebody else. So again, the 3 of you guys are on the same page, or girls, you're on the same page. And then I like to invite the prospect out to see a live event, a larger event. Maybe he or she will hear a testimonial that I get them to make a decision. Now, if your prospect is a 6 or above, okay, this is the 4-question close that I go into. So pay attention. And if they're a 6 or above, there's a good chance that you can close them on the spot. Now, I know some people hate the word close. I used to hate the word close, but it's important in your business, okay? You want to be a professional and understand if people are looking for it, they want you to close them. They want you to tell them what they need to do to get started. So that's why you got to ask some questions, okay, and take this serious. So what I like to ask Tom is, hey Tom, okay, you said you're a 6. Again, what do I need to get you to, an 8 or a 9? Tom, listen, how much money do you need to make part-time per month for you to get excited about this opportunity? Let's say Tom says $2,000. Okay, great, Tom. So question number 2 is, Tom, how many hours are you willing to put in to make $2,000? How many hours a week are you willing to put in to make $2,000 a month? And Tom says, yeah, I have 10 hours I can put in. Okay, great. Question number 3. Tom, how many months are you willing to work to put in 10 hours a week to make $2,000 a month? And let's say Tom says, well, 8 to 10 months. Okay, great. Well, question number 4, and this is the most important. This is the close. Tom, if I could show you over the next 6 to 8 months, working with me and you working together, working 10 hours a week, I can help you make $2,000 a month. Are you ready to get started today? And then shut up. And then Tom should be ready to go. If he's not, he has some other objections, well then, again, I'm going to keep him going through the process and maybe get him on the phone with somebody or invite him out to see a bigger event. But I'll tell you what, if somebody is a 6 or above, there's a good chance that they're going to sign up on the spot. Now, this is important to understand. If your prospect says, I'm not going to do anything unless I make at least $10,000 a month, here's what you want to say. Okay, great. How much money are you making now? Well, I make about $3,000 a month on my job. Tom, listen, that's a little unrealistic, okay? Let's be real. Or, I want to make $20,000 a month and I have 5 hours a month to put into it. Again, Tom, you're being a little unrealistic, but let's sit down and put a game plan together. See, you want to act as a consultant, okay? And here's why. This builds your credibility and builds value, okay, in your time. See, I know a lot of people just getting started, they hear, when I spend $20,000 a month and I only have 5 hours a month to put into it, they're like, okay, great, and they're trying to hard close them because they think they got a superstar. Well, guess what? That's all a bunch of baloney. So again, be a consultant, value your time, ask these questions, and I promise you, if you ask these questions, and you get the right answers, okay, you're going to see an explosion in your recruiting and your business. So that's all I have today, guys. Thanks for your time. If you liked it, please share it, comment, tag somebody, on this video as well if you think that could help them. I appreciate your time. Until next time, have a great day. We'll talk soon.